We get excited about answers. In the end, to us, the technology's how we get to our answers, and that's what excites us. The evolution of AMD seems to be on task with how research computing moves forward. They help us reinvent how we're doing our science.
High-performance computing is an incredibly important market because it's central to product development, to scientific research, to natural resource exploration, and now, more so, to the emerging area of machine intelligence. We believe that supercomputing is at the forefront of computer architecture, and the innovations and technology that's driven into systems wind up defining the standard for the data center.
Building a supercomputer doesn't change the world in and of itself. It's only when we put it in the hands of scientists and engineers that they can use that system to change the world.
Frontier is going to change every aspect of our life, and we'll be better for it.
The bacteria I study have no cure, so detecting them quickly and carefully is really important for preventing disease, as they cause millions of dollars in damage every year. I'm always fighting to get more and more CPU time on the cluster, and with the EPYC server, I'm able to run a lot more jobs faster, and this is really key for getting my research done in a reasonable amount of time.
Our engineers are proud that our technology will be used to help analyze and progress the analysis of advanced weather modeling, of advanced disease research, understanding molecular genetic disorders.
Seeing the science actually get somewhere and actually be able to change the world in a positive way is how we're using this technology, and that's what keeps the scientists going.
Is that exciting or what, in terms of what you can do with the technology? So with that, let me bring you to our first announcement of the morning. You saw what we could do in supercomputing capabilities, and what we're announcing today with Microsoft is we are bringing that supercomputing capability of scale into the Azure cloud. And the idea here is that we have the ability to have the largest cluster of EPYC CPUs, over 10,000 CPUs, that will really allow you to simulate very, very large tasks. And our first customer has already said that they have been able to get over 7,500 times speed up by using the Azure cloud with EPYC compared to what they could do before. So I think that's pretty amazing, huh? Now, I also want to give you an update on our second-generation EPYC processor, Rome. Rome is an incredible product. It's built on 7-nanometer technology. It's up to 64 Zen 2 cores. It has incredible compute and I/O and bandwidth capability because of the way we architected this device. And when you look at what that means, what we see in our labs and in our customers' labs is we see up to twice the performance, 2x of performance per socket compared to our previous generation. And on floating point workloads, we see up to 4x because of the floating point capability that we've put into Rome. Now, we're very, very excited about how Rome is doing in the labs, and we want to show you some of how Rome is doing here at Computex. So for that, let me invite Forrest Norrod to the stage.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi,
good morning.
Forrest runs our data center business, and Forrest, let's give our audience a preview of how Rome is doing.
Fantastic. Well, at CES back in January, Lisa showed the world the first performance demo on Rome with a single Rome processor outperforming what was, at that time, a dual-socket, top-of-stack best system from our competitor. And that was great. But today, I'm going to be showing you that same simulation on 2 Rome processors outperforming the top-of-line Cascade Lake 8280 processor, dual socket from Intel, just announced a month ago. And Rome, in a dual socket to dual socket comparison, over twice as fast on molecular dynamics simulations.
Forrest, do you want to talk about what those nanoseconds were down there?
The nanoseconds were, we are simulating a protein that's part of HDL. floating around in the bloodstream, and it's critically important to understand how it interacts with other chemicals in your body. And that simulation was simulation of nanoseconds of that progression of the molecule, 92,000 atoms. And it's such an incredibly complicated thing that even the speed of EPYC can only simulate about 20 nanoseconds a day, but that's twice as much as on Cascade Lake. So twice the performance on Rome than our previous generation, twice the performance of the 8280M, which is a $10,000 processor, and we have twice as many platforms in development that'll be ready so that customers, most importantly, can get the power of Rome into their hands, into their labs, into their businesses as soon as possible.
And Forrest, when are we launching this product?
We're launching this product next quarter. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Forrest. And I hope you guys got just a preview of how excited we are with Rome. Rome is going to be incredible, and it's going to revolutionize the data center. So with that, now let's move into the realm of graphics and gaming.